guys, and welcome to another ERB reaction! This one is between the guy who claimed he discovered Asia, when he really discovered America, that was already discovered by a Norwegian Viking called Erik Rowdy, even though it was already discovered by a kindergarten. And Star Wars' Star Treks? Or was it Problem 5? Anyways, what's the difference? Captain Spock. Cock. Kirk. I never watched that show anyways, I tried once and it was have I been looking forward to this one? Well, it's one of the last ones I do, so nope! But can it be good? Of course it can. The intro for it looks promising, I have seen the first 5 seconds and it looks very good. The production value seems very high to be a Season 1 battle. And the music they used for this also sounded amazing, so if that's the background for the beat in this battle, then it's looking very promising. So why don't you just go ahead and do this? R3, R2, R1. Yeah, as I said, the music, it's so good. A lot of emotions going on here. Captain Kirk! Mr. Shatner! Yeah! Whatski! Are you with that?
Cause we both know in the end which of these captains gonna win. I'll show you how a real explorer handles a situation. I'll beat you so bad they'll feel it in the next generation. So bring it on, I'll whip you like a Klingon. My rhymes will burrow in your ears like the wrath of Khan. I got a neck chopper spark, I'll put my sword through Sulu. Check into a Priceline hotel and watch your fat ass on Hulu.
I'm the enterprising Captain James, Tiberius Kirk, representing Riverside, Iowa, planet Earth. I hear you call yourself an explorer, but I'm just not having it. You discovered a new world that was already inhabited. Why don't you boldly go someplace you've never gone before, like India? Or any destination you've actually set sail for. You, spaghetti eating fuck. How's your spice rack doing? I'll be chilling in my spaceship. Have fun canoeing.
You know, rapping against you, it's not even a fun. It's like somebody setting your brains on stun. I am the fabric of history, you are a fictional stain. I'll stick a flag up your ass and declaim you for Spain!
Mr. Spock, bring me back to 1492 so I can beat this man like it's my job. We'll see how Isabella likes my captain's law. It's Kobayashi for you. There's no way you could win when your weak crew sees me approaching. They'll be like, damn it, it's Jim! I'll double fist punch you, flame making bitch now!
Oh, wow.
Take your genocidal ass off of my bridge.
Oh, wow, that was weird. Very weird for me. Always enjoyable to see Whatski in one of these. He is a very talented rapper, a very good rapper, awesome rapper. So yeah, wow. I'm gonna go through all of them, starting at number 1. Number 1, Adam and Eve, that is safe. This is not better than Adam and Eve. Number 2, Eastern Philosophers versus Western Philosophers. This does not beat that one. Number 3, Hitler versus Vader Part 3. No, this does not beat that one. Number 4, Bond versus Powers. Nope. 5, Ripper versus Lecter. Nope. 6, MJ versus Elvis. No. Number 7, Henson versus Stanley. No. And there is, you have seen this in a couple of my videos, in several of my videos actually, that at 7th, 8th spot something happens. Number 6, MJ and Henson, there is a large difference there, because the top 6 here are so good for me. A battle should be extreme to beat on one of the top 6. So there is a wall going on here. Henson versus Stanley, I believe that will climb in my final top 10. Because of the ending of it. Mr. T versus Mr. Rogers. There is something about those last 3 here. None of them really means that much. Those 4 might be just as good. And if I place this one on my top 10, this might go when I do my final top 10. Because there are some of the other ones that are not on my top 10 now that are so good that they will make it on my final top 10. So, I don't think it matters where I place this one. because the last 3 are just as good as this one. This doesn't beat any of them, but it doesn't lose any of them either. The 8th spot should have been shared for all those 4. So, no, I won't place this in my top 10. This one is right underneath. This might be number 11, but no, it does not reach my top 10. It's time for the unedited hunt for references. And here we go. Again, the music, wow! This is the best I've heard in the ERB battles. And also the opening, it was pretty epic. Higher production value. Or just a good... what was I supposed to say? Or just a smart editing style. The first one was obviously made on computers. That ship thing might just have been a cheap toy. Yeah. And Captain Kirk, for me, this needs to look like William Shatner. And yeah, actually, there is something there. And the clothes, it's not cheap costumes, it looks like. It actually looks like, it almost looked like it came from Star Trek. Almost. But it looks good. For a season 1, this looks good. And Christopher Columbus. Need to see his face here. No, that wasn't Watsky at all, was it? That is nice, Peter, wow! Did I mistake that for Watsky? I see now that it's not Watsky, they look the same, don't they? Wow, that was embarrassing! Oh well, but yeah, Christopher Columbus, no one has ever seen him on TV, so he doesn't actually know how he looked. Apart from drawings, paintings, stuff like that. I don't know, but yeah, I can take that for Christopher Columbus. I approve of that. And there's a nice toy ship as well. Yeah. Arrivederci! That's Italian for hello people, how are you today? They say he was Spanish, but Christopher Columbus was actually Italian. And this was funny actually, but I didn't see the point of it. I didn't get why they did that. It was just funny to me. Yeah, and Captain, yeah, they were both captains, so that's why they met together in this. They were both captains of he of a spaceship, and Columbus of a boat. Yeah. Yeah, and beat you so bad they feel it in the next generation. The next generation, I think that was the name of. Was that the name of the new movies by JJ? I think so. They were called Generation something. I know Generation is a new generation of series or movies. Yeah. That was Klingon. That is a language spoken in Star Trek. Yeah, that was references I didn't get. No.
The enterprising Captain James Tiberius Kirk representing Rivers.
Was that his name? James Tiberius S. Kirk? Representing Riverside, Iowa. Planet Earth.
Planet Earth. I hear you call yourself an explorer, but I'm just not having it. You discovered a new world that was already inhabited. Why don't you?
Yeah. Discovered a world who's already inhabited. He discovered it. The Vikings discovered it. But someone has already discovered it. And it was the Indians.
Boldly go someplace you've never gone before, like India, or any actually set sail for you. And the destination you actually set sail for.
He discovered India, he thought, because he sailed to discover the seaway to India. But he didn't. He came to America. And I also know that he didn't know that before he died. So he never knew that he had been to America.
Ooh, spaghetti eating.
Lucky him. No.
How's your spice rack doing? I'll be chilling in my spaceship. Have fun canoeing. You know.
Canoeing, yeah, canoeing. That was just him having fun with Columbus riding a boat and not a spaceship, which is way more awesome. Yeah.
Rapping against you, it's not even a fun. It's like somebody said to your brains unstun. I am the fabric on history. You are a fictional stain. I'll stick a flag up your ass and claim you for Spain.
Yeah, I stick a ass up your flag and claim it for Spain. Yeah, why? That I didn't know. Why do people say he's Spanish? He obviously moved to Spain, and but did he like pretend to discover Spain or something? I don't know. You can also see that he's wearing a big cross. He was uber religious, and he became more and more religious as he grew older. And I also read that the reason he sailed around to discover places was actually to try to convince people to believe in Christianity and God. Christianity is God and stuff like that. And he also thought that he one day would discover paradise and that he wanted to bring people there because the world was going to end or something. Yeah, that was pretty close. Don't take that away from me. That was pretty close to what actually happened, yeah. Or not the religious talk there, no. Just what happened to Captain Columbus. Yeah. I am a... what do you call it? I'm not even an atheist. I'm a... what do you call it? Between believing in religion and atheist. I am one who believe it's not... I believe you can't I am one of those who say that you can't prove anything. You can't prove the existence or the non-existence. Yeah, I have the Norwegian word for it, I just don't know the English word for it. It doesn't matter anyways, you know where I'm at.
Back to 1492 so I can beat this man like it's my job. We'll see how Isabella likes my captain's law.
Isabella? Is that Isabella? Isn't that Spock guy?
It's Kobayashi for you. There's no way you could win when you're...
Kobayashi? Was that the Asian guy? Yeah, well.
Weak crew sees me approaching, they'll be like, damn it, it's Jim. I'll double fist.
Jim! Jim Parsons, yeah. Jim Parsons look like Spock. Have you ever thought of that? He could play Spock.
Now, take your genocidal ass off of my breath.
And who won? And who was he fighting at the end there? Was that Isabella? I'm not sure who that is. But yeah. I got a lot from this battle. And why the fuck did I think that was Watsky? That was embarrassing. But, guys, who won this battle? I forgot to think about that. I say, Captain Kirk had a pretty awesome end to it. And since I mean that the one who ends the battle is always the winner of the battle, I'm gonna give it to Captain Kirk. He even disrespected the woman. And in the times we live in, it's a very brave thing to do. So I give it to Captain Spock, to Captain Kirk. I give this one to Captain Kirk. He is the winner of this battle.
Holster!
If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel or at least check it out and see if there are anything there worth subscribing to. And you can also follow me on Facebook and you can also befriend me on Facebook. But the news now is that you can also follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, because I now have a new phone that is actually good enough to run both Snapchat and Instagram at the same time as I have Facebook. I can even upgrade my Facebook now. So I will add all the links and descriptions on how to find me on the social media platforms in the description in this video. Yeah, and until next time we see each other, take care of yourself and have a nice day. Bye.